Hi everyone. Uh, Hi everyone. Actually, I was getting a lot of queries regarding about PG residency, how it goes, what is the stress level, how hectic it is. So actually, I have started this series about a life of a resident, where I'm going to invite one resident from each specialty, and we are going to talk about how the life is when you enter as a resident, how it actually goes on, how does a student, a resident, take out time to study. Because let's be clear, every specialty has its own pressures. Okay, every specialty has its own pressures, its own pros and cons. So with me today in the very first session, I have Dr. Venkatesh. So Dr. Venkatesh is a alumni of DBMCI only and has joined AIIMS Patna as a PSM resident. Welcome, Dr. Venkatesh.
Good evening, sir. Thanks for the opportunity, sir. It's a great honor
So
to be
Venkatesh,
sharing the screen with you.
thank you so much, Venkatesh. So Venkatesh, tell me something about yourself. That when, how you started, and first of all, why did you choose PSM? Because PSM, let's be very clear, I'm being frank with you, so don't mind that. PSM is, a road not taken. So how did you choose PSM? What was your thought process?
So actually, I was actively looking forward for which branch should I take. I was actively working on it right from my first year. So even during the initial days of my second year, I used to go to casualty every day at 8 p.m. And then I used
Hmm.
to see cases there. I used to assist surgeries in the late nights. And during my summer and winter vacations too, I used to be in hospitals most of the time. Like I've been assisting many surgeries like total knee replacement, THR, all these things right from my second year, and I have been observing many surgeries, including cardiothoracic surgeries and transplantations. So like that, I've been with all specialty people. I've been traveling with them for enough time, and I get to know about their lifestyle. And to surgeons and general medicine people, the lifestyle which I saw for PSM faculties and pharmacology, path, physio faculties, it's kind of attracted me because they were leading a quite cool life. They like I found that they have enough work-life balance, and they were much more happier. When I spent time with them, I found that they are much more happier and satisfied with their life when compared to the other branches. So I thought, okay, why shouldn't we take this as a career? And I actually had a Word document where I listed down all the specialties available. And when I go to each postings, I used to write the pros and cons based on my experience. For example, I liked being in surgery ward, like doing dressings for the patient. That was a good experience for me, and I liked it, even though it is kind of tedious. Even if I'm made to stand 12 to 16 hours per day in the surgery ward, I kind of liked it. Few other aspects I did not like about surgery. So like that, for each and every department, I taken a note of pros and cons. And towards after writing my INICET examinations also, I watched a lot of interviews in eGurukul platform and many other platforms in YouTube about the different career options post MBBS. And I found finally, after writing all the pros and cons, I thought that okay, PSM seems to be a, much more better field to my
Okay, so no
personality.
problem. So what
Yeah.
are the pros about PSM?
Sir, the pros about PSM is that first thing is that we will be able to make difference in a greater magnitude. So instead of treating a single patient every time, we are treating a whole population. So by this way, we can create a difference in a large magnitude. And secondly, we will have a very good work-life balance. So I think that is more important to me. And I don't want to sacrifice my sleep. I don't want to spoil my health. So I thought because of this reason, I can take PSM. And also, I thought
What
that
are
I
the
could try.
Okay, okay,
Yes,
continue. Sorry, continue. Sorry, please.
yes.
Keep continue.
So, and also, I thought that our life should be in such a way that we will be having the liberty to titrate our work schedule according to our own convenience. So I thought that is quite possible with PSM. If I'm very much energetic and if I want to run and do work, I might join very well into WHO or WHO and other such international organizations and work very hard 24/7. And after few hours, if I after few years, if I want to settle down with a peaceful life, with not so hectic life, then I have options for that also. So considering all this, I thought PSM would be a better option.
What about the cons? What are you not liking in the branch?
Cons, actually, per se, I don't have any major cons, but minor cons
Mm,
is that it is very difficult to explain people what this branch is about. And
mm,
they simply ask, why did you take PSM? You could have taken some
mm,
clinical branch.
mm,
That stigma is there, but obviously, I'm in the mindset that our life should come first, rather than living for the society. So, and because of the mainly the stigma is there, like he's taking a non-clinical, though this is a clinical branch, they'll have a stigma that this is a non-clinical branch, why you should
mm.
why he's taking, you could have attempted a neat exam and you could have got some ortho seat or general surgery seat. But the thing is that I chose to do the things which I liked, rather than going up for what the society is expecting out of me. It's like I would like to quote that whatever height we go, there'll be people to criticize. Like a favorite faculty of mine, he's a general medicine. He was a general medicine assistant professor in our college, in my UG college. Then he worked hard and got into cardiology, DNB cardiology. Even after getting into DNB cardiology, people are like criticizing him that you are after all a general cardiologist. So I understood that okay, well, whatever we do, wherever we go, people will always try to belittle you. So let's not fall prey for it. Let's do what we like. Let's do what is giving us happiness. So that's why I chose.
So describe a typical day of a PSM resident. For I mean, I think you were in the first year, right?
Excellent,
Yes.
excellent.
So describe a typical day. How hectic it is. I mean, how much you have to work throughout the day. What is like a free time in a day schedule, and what time do you devote towards your studies as well?
Excellent. To be frank, PSM is quite a cool branch. So a morning, it's typically official working hours is between 9 to 5. So like you in the morning session, you'll be engaged in some center activities, like you'll be posted in UHTC, RHTC, or
Hmm,
vaccination areas, and that would be for the forenoon session. And after
hmm,
lunch break, afternoon we'll be having academic activities like family medicine classes, like
hmm.
biostatistics, lecture classes, and seminars. So those will be in the afternoon, and after 5 we'll be completely free. And it's upon us how we are utilizing after 5. So after 5, you can I'll spend a few hours for studying and a few hours for relaxation, and that's how it goes. It's compared to other branches. It's really a very cool branch. You'll have a very peaceful life.
Okay. So you have seen the pandemic as well. So how did pandemic affect the residency, the COVID
Uh,
part?
Excellent. So actually, I joined towards the far end of first wave. So
Hmm,
at the time, things were quite normal. But during the second wave, all our routine activities, especially academic activities, was coming to a halt. Not only for my branch, for all the branches, the academic activities were coming to a halt, and that was a major backlash. And especially this big issue for my seniors, who are like spending more than 1.5 years in doing work related to COVID. I was a bit lucky to spend only few months, but my seniors and their super seniors, most of their residency, like around half of their residency, is gone in going to COVID related work and being posted in the COVID wards. So yes, pandemic has a great impact, but still it helps us to realize like uh, I mean, it also gave us an opportunity to learn more things by our own. For example, during postings in flu clinic, we would have much more leaves, much more offs than routine based. For example, if I'm doing night duty today, the next day would be my off. So if I'm utilizing that holiday or that leave for doing academic activities by myself, like reading books or doing research activity, then the results would have been much more fruitful. So it depends upon how we utilize our time. Though COVID pandemic had an effect on our academics, if we were interested, if we are motivated to learn by ourselves, it's actually a good thing.
that's good. That's good. That's really good.